This is a real pain, and today we are reviewing Death of a Unicorn. All right, first off, I just want to say I genuinely forgot how gruesome this movie is. So if that's not your guys' jam, I'm sorry. Do you guys like honey instead?
I can't imagine you guys having a problem with not having a problem with my movies and then us having a problem with that movie. So I think we're good.
Mean, there are some scenes where it's like, oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a guess that you have not seen like any of the old school Evil Dead movies.
I've seen the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That has
got to be a first.
Yeah, I wanted to watch like the whole franchise, but we only got through the first one.
Okay. So I'm like, I kind of grew up on that style of like gore and stuff.
Okay.
So
you were chill.
Yeah, this was
was nothing.
This child's play when it came to gore.
What about you, Tabby?
Yeah, I loved it.
Okay.
I enjoyed it so much, especially because I've been getting introduced to like all the Predator, Prey, Alien movies.
Let's go.
I was prepped for this.
Okay. Yeah. Were you worried it kept you up all night?
I honestly forgot how gruesome it was.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I hope they didn't care about that.
I think that all of these movies are going to be an element of like, because I think it's like one of those things, like even like when you really like something and then you share it with your friend, and then like as you're watching it in real time, you're like realizing, oh, this part's like sketchy. Like I think there's just going to be elements of that
And I know this is only like the second episode of my recommendation, but this is the first time where I was like, oh, I kind of forgot it was like this.
XYZ,
you know?
yep.
Yeah. Which is crazy because I watched it when it came out, which was spring of 25, which wasn't that long ago.
No. And it came out, and I remember being really excited about the premise. I think Paul Rudd is my favorite actor.
He's so good.
And so anything he's in, I'm going to give it a shot, whether it's, I just don't go to the movie theater.
Yeah.
I think that's like kind of the whole premise of like the Gen Z versus the millennial thing is just like at just some point, I just stop going to movies. And so at some point I'll see it on streaming.
Which is why I think I'm honestly better about seeing new movies, is because I love going to the movie theaters. It's just such a fun experience.
What was the last one that you saw? I know we're getting a little off track.
Last movie I saw?
Yeah.
The last thing that I saw in the movie theaters wasn't technically a movie, but it was the Stranger Things finale.
Okay. Yeah. So you like going to the movie theater?
Yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah. I wish I could go more, but it's just at this point, it requires a babysitter and like all these added expenses. So
why don't you just go see a kid's movie?
Well, the thing is though, because I have a 7-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, so the 1.5-year-old can't go to the movie theater.
Oh, that's fair.
So I feel like because of the age gap, everything we do, we have to split up.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just kids in bed. I'm streaming Death of a Unicorn.
Yeah.
While Emily reads a book.
Ads blasting.
We'll get into that. We really need you guys to like and subscribe because these ads on HBO Max
they're terrible.
They're really bad.
Can't even imagine.
And also, I'm really interested in Monjero all of a sudden. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. Actually, there's really funny, just so you guys know, and you should always know this, I feel like, when you're listening in, there's spoilers. There's going to be spoilers. We're reviewing 100%. The movie. So we'll give you a notice ahead of time, but there is spoilers. So towards the end of the movie, Tara Leone, the mom.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, I don't know if you've ever watched a show called Madam Secretary.
No.
So she is in a show called Madam Secretary, where she eventually becomes the president of the United States. Emily loves this show. It's a good show. I've seen all of the episodes. So when she comes on screen in this movie, Emily's like, oh, she's in this movie?
Wait, Emily watched this with you?
The first like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
She watched the first 15
man.
Yeah.
I was going to ask what her thoughts about that movie were.
She doesn't like scary movies.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't classify Death of a Unicorn as scary at all.
Yeah, I'd say it's more thriller-ish.
Yeah. And kind of the gore, but she's not into that.
Yeah.
So, but I think it was just funny because like Terry Leone in our world of having watched this show is like the president of the United States.
What's her role in that show? Is she more of like a good character?
Yeah. Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's kind of like a West Wing type political
Sorkin
show.
style.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorkin style. Let's go. But anyways, at the end of the movie, she's getting ripped apart by a unicorn, and then the Monjero ad starts playing right in the middle of it. And I'm like,
oh,
they couldn't have put the commercial in a better spot.
Yeah, they don't care.
I need to take a screenshot. I'm going to take a screenshot of it and show it to you. But like, this is how bad it is. When I play a movie and you look at the bar at the bottom, there's like 8 different spots where there's commercials. And I'm like, oh gosh. But I will make a deal. We hit 500 subs. I'm paying for HBO Max.
You heard it here first.
So like and subscribe. We're on a budget right now. So
yep. 2026.
All the money went to the podcast mics.
Went to the mics.
Went to the mics.
Yeah, we can't even pay Tabby right now. So.
All right. Should we get into it?
Yeah. Should we do initial ratings?
Yeah. Initial ratings. Let's go.
Right.
This is my rating, by the way.
John's rating is a 6.
Oh, now I got to cover it up. I always forget, and I'm like, I'm really bad at cards. I do that all the time with like when I'm playing cards. I like show the hand, the entire hand.
Okay. This is my rating.
Matthew's rating is an 8.
Don't look, John.
I don't know why, but whenever you say this is the rating, and I know because as I've looked at the outline of the show, I look directly at you.
Did you see it?
I did not.
Okay.
Okay. Whew.
Second for today.
We're just full of whew. All right.
Okay.
So would you like me to guess your favorite scene?
Yeah. What do you think it was?
I think your favorite scene was... Okay. So I have a couple questions first.
Yeah. Let's shoot them off.
What were the main bad characters? Terry Leone and then the guy. I can't remember his name. I know he's like a famous actor.
Odell, yeah.
Yeah. So what did they do exactly? They were just in pharmaceuticals?
Yeah. They're just,
okay.
Yep.
I think your favorite scene was when he gets torn up by the unicorns. Just ripped apart.
Give me the horn.
Yeah.
Actually was not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's BS.
My favorite scene, so taken into consideration, James, he gave us some feedback. I'm going to try and give a little more context to the scene this
Shout
time.
out to James.
Shout out James. I mean, he farted on The Hobbit, but I mean, he gave us some good feedback, I guess.
He literally farted on The Hobbit.
He literally farted on it. So it's the scene where only Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega are left, and then Will Porter and the mom are left. And the unicorns have come in, and they're both trying to hide in both very different places. And the dad comes clean. He's like, hey, I'm sorry. I like made all these mistakes. Like, I'm just trying to do the best for you. They make up. And then right after, the mom of Will Porter, the rich family,
yep,
she's like, hey, if we don't make it out of here, and the son's just like, shut up. And it just kind of showed like the difference between like the two families where like they get a redemption and they're just irredeemable.
Yep.
I like that little show of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just to zoom out a little bit, the whole premise of the movie is that Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega hit a unicorn. It's like 7 minutes into the movie. So like, I don't know what it is, but I really appreciate when they just get into the premise right away. So I kind of like appreciated that. Hit a unicorn, but Paul Rudd's also on his way to this estate to like try to make some finance deals.
Yep. He's trying to climb the corporate ladder. You know?
Yeah, exactly. The mom had just passed away. So he's like really Paul Rudd's trying to really like set their financial future. And then these pharmaceutical couple or whatever, they find out about the unicorn and then it has magic powers.
Yep. And they want to exploit it.
Yeah, the blood cures the guy's cancer. So they're like, oh, and then they're calling all their rich friends. And so that's like the premise of the movie. So just in case you're listening, haven't seen the movie, and you're like, oh no, they die?
Yeah, but you don't care.
Yeah, you
won't care.
Did you feel like you were watching those scenes and like, I think somebody in this position would absolutely do this?
Oh yeah. So I mean, there's this one scene this was a close second when Odell is talking about humans can't be stopped. I was like, oh, this dude is like the epitome of the hubris of man. Like, yeah, they totally would have. I mean, you get the cure to everything. Yeah, you're going to exploit that. There's no way you wouldn't.
You want to guess my favorite part?
Yeah, I think your favorite scene was when they first revealed the quote unquote bad unicorn in the little tunnel with the like wrap around when they're trying to cart out.
Yeah.
And you just see the shadow of his horn and stuff.
That was really good.
And then the sirens start blaring.
Yep. Yeah. I think that was top scene for sure.
Okay.
Yep. Because then that kind of like just changed the whole element, and the whole time you're wondering, okay, so Paul Rudd hits this unicorn with his car, and then he hits it over and over with a tire iron. So you think it's dead. It's not dead.
Yeah.
Then later they shoot it, and the bodyguard shoots it in the head. So then you definitely think it's dead. And it's just not dead the whole time.
Yeah. It's just chilling.
It's just chilling, which I would imagine is what a unicorn, I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be it could be whatever you want. But then that was kind of the shift in tone.
For sure.
So yeah, I would totally agree.
Nice. Yeah. I got to say, honestly, Will Porter, the son of the rich family.
Yeah.
He just stole every scene for me. Like he was so good.
Yeah.
Like he was definitely like the rich little bratty, like grown up kid.
Yeah.
But he's so funny too.
Yeah.
Like you love to hate him.
For sure. And one of the things that I thought was really interesting is, and I don't know if it's newer movies or not, but like, unless a character's name is like repeated multiple times.
Couldn't remember any.
So that's why like I'm saying like Jenna Ortega, Paul Rudd. But I will say Griff was the butler.
Yes, Griff.
And then Shepard was the son because they kept yelling Shep.
Shep. Okay. Yep.
And so those are the only two characters I remember because they like they were just constantly yelling at those characters.
Yeah. If you like Griff, he's in Barry, which I know you haven't seen yet.
I have seen the first 2 seasons.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta finish it.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Nope. I'm not gonna.
I'm sorry, but I just don't. The second somebody tells me to do something, I'm not doing it.
That's fair.
Now you understand what's happening with the bear, guys. You understand.
Oh,
Tabby hasn't watched any of the Bear. It's so sad.
It is really sad.
I'm past the first episode though.
Oh.
Thank you.
Bravo. One episode in the bag. Man. Okay. Your least favorite scene is what I'm going to guess. When they start calling their rich friends to share the cure. Like just the reveal of like the ultimate slime bags.
Yeah.
So like they're not calling their friends, but like it's definitely like all of a sudden it shifts to, oh, these guys are just terrible, because you kind of are on the fence a little bit, like you don't know.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you have the cure for cancer and you're only calling like your buddies. Yeah, your Jeff Bezos friends.
I would say here's the problem. I can see why you thought it was my least favorite scene because it did bother me, but I thought it was a well done scene. So I think most of it was a one shot. They're kind of like swerving through.
I didn't catch that with the ads.
Oh, yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, 500. We got to get there. Oof. Yeah, it was a one shot. I thought it was really cool just showing.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Anyways. No, I thought that was well done. I think my least favorite scene was when one of the bad unicorns gets away and they're going to go out and try and hunt it. So they're out in the middle of the woods.
Yep.
One of the soldier characters gives Paul Rudd night vision goggles. He puts it up and he sees the unicorn running at him for at least like 6 seconds and he doesn't move.
Yeah.
I'm like, Paul, you gotta move.
I'm glad you brought this up because Paul Rudd's character is incredibly frustrating the entire movie.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to seeing him in a role. Like I'm used to, like he's been in roles before where he's kind of like preppy, a-hole kind of person. And then he's got a redemption arc. But the redemption arc for him happens so late in the movie. And so like, that was one of the things I noticed is like, he's constantly putting this financial opportunity above his daughter. And I'm just like, I get it the first time, like, hey, like, let's try to make it work or whatever. And then like by the fourth time, I'm like, dude, like you gotta like figure it out.
Yeah.
Like,
so it was one of your least favorite scenes, him continuing to do that?
Yeah. Well, cause like, and I think like maybe it, I don't know. I could see him doing that if his daughter wasn't there. You know, like I'm trying to secure this financial, but like at no point, like, cause there's points where there's a killer unicorn out there, but he's like leaving her by herself to go try to like get it.
Yeah. I think in his mind though, I think he genuinely thought for like the duration of that movie that that was the only way to provide what was best for her in his mind.
Yeah.
I think he was a little oblivious, and I think that was just part of his
character. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's really stubborn.
Yeah.
Because
I think there are people out there like that though.
All right. I'll allow it.
So I know you don't like that, but knowing Paul Rudd, the fact that he was able to play a character that you didn't like,
yeah,
I think that's pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well, this has given me something to think about.
Nice.
Because I just assume that even hitting a unicorn and then beating it to death in front of your daughter would be like, and that's in the first 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I would say like, hey, isn't like, maybe we should reevaluate like what's going on.
Yeah. I just think he was just so laser focused on like getting that promotion because he thought that was the only way to provide for her. Because I mean, another case for his obliviousness was when Jenna Ortega is just chilling out by herself after the family finds out about the unicorn and stuff. He walks in, he's like, oh, do you want to like eat anything? She's like, no, Griff got me a sandwich. He's like, oh yeah, you love sandwiches. Like he doesn't really know anything about her either.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. There's a scene towards the end. It's at the 30-minute mark. It's Paul Rudd and it's the scientist.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of talking about like, yeah, we're here for the same thing.
Yep.
And she gives one answer and then I can't remember what she says.
She said family.
She said family.
Family.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says finances.
Yep.
And that was with 30 minutes left in the movie. So I'm like, this redemption arc's coming late, if anything. And I kind of fully expected him to like die.
Me too.
Because like I usually in the movies, I feel like that kind of character dies if there's not some sort of redemption.
But then he had one.
Did he?
Yeah. With the scene where they're,
I guess.
But here's the other thing that kind of drove me nuts.
Oh boy, here we go.
Is the cops pick him up. Everybody in the family and on that place is dead except for Griff. Hey, I remembered his name.
Oh, I thought he died.
No, he was in the car behind him.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, Griff. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking of Will.
Yeah, Shep. You were thinking of Shep.
I was thinking of Shep.
I'm killing those two names. So they get picked up by the cops and then they're on their way to the police station. The unicorns come out, hit the cop car.
Yep.
So they can escape. But I'm like, now they're just fugitives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about it way too much.
Yeah. I mean, they were done for either way. Because there was no way if like the police didn't see the unicorn that nobody was going to believe them.
Sure.
Like,
but how do you know those cops survived that car crash?
I don't know. It's up to interpretation.
My theory is they chose to live in the forest with the unicorns. They can't rejoin society after that.
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Man, I would live in the Canadian Rockies.
I would actually watch a sequel, I think. If they made a sequel where they were living in the mountains with the unicorns,
that'd be dope.
I think I would watch that.
With Griff.
Griff.
Man, if anybody was going to survive, I'm glad it was him.
Dude, that character, have you seen the new Superman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's in that. He's the
dad.
It's not Manifesto, is it?
The green
I think
guy.
it's Manifesto. The guy who can make elements.
That's him?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I did not catch that.
Yeah. Only true fans.
I did not know that was him. That's crazy.
Yeah. I had one other scene I wanted to comment on.
Okay, let's hear it.
So this is actually plays into the millennial versus Gen Z thing.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up, Evil Dead, all these types of movies.
Yeah.
Anytime they go to like research, like the lore, if you will, of like whatever, like, okay, what's the unicorn? I'm going to do some research. She goes to Google.
Yeah.
And I just was like, you got to go to an ancient text or something. Like,
where else is she supposed to go?
I don't know, but I just was
she's
like,
in a house.
I totally get that. And I'm not saying I wouldn't do that in that scenario. I'm just saying from like how you put a movie together.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up like the character's going to research it. Nobody knows about, like, it's not easily accessible information. They have to go find the information. And she just Googled.
Yeah, I think
searched.
that kind of plays into like the themes though, is like this information is like readily available.
Okay.
It's easy to know, it's easy to search up, but yet the rich family still refuses to listen to it because they just want to exploit the unicorn.
All right. I'll let it slide. I guess I don't necessarily have a problem with it. I just thought it was a question of like, are we seeing a shift in how people find out the truth about their urban legends? That's
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. I thought that was pretty neat how they included mostly real like examples of unicorn mythology and then modernize it too.
Yeah.
Because she was like the modern version of the maiden.
Yep.
Thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's for sure cool.
I don't know. I feel like I'm losing you.
I don't know. No, here's the deal. I enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was a good movie. I probably won't watch it again, but like, I'm glad I did see it.
Yeah.
I think the premise was a 10 out of 10.
So what would you say is like your number one biggest fault with the movie?
I think if Paul and Jenna's like redemption arc had happened like a little bit sooner, and if they had to like in some way like team up with the unicorns,
which they kind of did.
They kind of do
at
towards the end.
Yep.
But like to me, the unicorn premise, I felt like it was an 80s style concept. So like by that, what I mean is like in the 80s, there were like all these terrible horror movies, but they were like the character, like Chucky, like the Chucky movies, like it's a doll, but it's terrifying.
Yeah.
So I just thought like it, I don't know. I think I'm losing, like, I think I'm losing you, and I think I'm losing Tabby, and I think your scores are only going up the more I talk.
Yeah. I mean, if you can't give me like one major fault.
Okay. That's fair.
I think the Paul Rudd thing is a huge one.
Yeah,
How
you
he
didn't
was-
like it?
I mean,
Really?
yeah, I also was frustrated by his character a lot.
But that's
and
like
I
the whole
felt,
point of his character,
I mean,
though.
I know, but I was really hoping he'd die.
Yeah. Well, and then he becomes a murderer at the end.
Yeah. I'm like,
Well, what else was he supposed to do?
I don't know.
Also, he
figure
didn't
something
die.
out, Paul.
Man.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I can't pinpoint one thing. It's just okay, what, like, has there been a movie that you didn't like, but it's like it hinged on like one moment, or was it a feeling?
I mean, it would be multiple moments, you know? Ooh,
Okay.
going back to last episode
Oh gosh, here we go. Yeah.
and comparing it to a scene from this movie. So I talked about how I didn't like how Riggs,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
When he was
Riggs.
when he's looking at a picture of his deceased
Oh
wife,
yeah.
and he's like, I miss you, Victoria Lane. There's a similar scene in this movie where Jenna Ortega is looking at her phone, and she's looking at pictures
Yeah.
of her mom who recently passed away,
Yep.
and she didn't need to say it out loud. And
Yeah.
I was like,
That was
oh.
I connected with that scene for sure.
Yep, that's all.
Because that's what a millennial would do. I would have to go back and look through photo albums.
What?
Just kidding.
Blow the dust off of them from the shells.
Yeah, that's what a
Yeah.
millennial did.
Yeah.
Gen Z, you just swiping on the phone. Oh, there's my parents.
Yeah, but she didn't have to say it out loud because I understood that she missed her mom.
Yeah, I'm not crapping on that scene. I like that scene.
You're not farting on it.
I'm not farting on it. All right. Clearly, I just need to chill. I think honestly, the big thing was Paul Rudd. I didn't like him. I understand now that was the point. I didn't catch that. So I feel like I gave it a pretty. I mean, I think I did pretty good in the rating.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I have a strong feeling that nobody's changing their ratings, but I guess we'll see.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you had a compelling argument. I mean, the most interesting thing to me is just how subjective like rating a movie
Mhm.
is, because it's more than just like watching a movie. It's your experiences of it.
Yeah.
It's also like, you know, would my rating be different if I watched it, like the three of us watched it together, as opposed to me just like kind of watching it alone?
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, would there have been funnier parts? You know?
I've noticed that about comedies specifically,
Yeah,
is they are always way more funny when you're watching them with somebody else.
definitely.
I
Yeah.
don't think I laugh that much like watching a comedy when it's just me
Yeah.
sitting there alone.
1,000%. The new Naked Gun that came out, I
Mhm.
went and saw it with some friends. There's a decent amount of people in the theater.
Yeah.
Hilarious. And then tried to watch it at home. I was just like, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Like you
I
say
think,
it.
Yeah, I think the best
Like
part
you
is
say,
seeing
"Oh, that
other
was pretty
people's
funny."
reactions for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
All right. Well, should we get into it?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right,
Okay.
let's do it. John, I just saw your first rating.
See, this is the problem. I told you, I'm just terrible. Like, you definitely don't want me on your team if we're playing cards.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
6.2. Let's go.
I changed it.
Whoa.
Nice.
I changed it because you liked it so much. I changed it.
Because I liked it so much.
Well, I mean, I think that counts for something. And you definitely like, just so you know, this isn't far off from the ratings online either, by the way.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
IMDb, I
I'm
think
trying
had it at
really
like a
hard
5.8.
not to look.
I
at-
accidentally saw it today.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to come in and write a 6, but I accidentally saw it today when I was trying to look up some characters' names.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, should we do fun facts?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Heck
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I
Okay.
actually have one more thing I wanted to talk about. So,
Okay.
yeah, let's do fun facts first.
Okay.
Yep.
Fun facts. The tapestries are actually real.
Yep.
So
No way.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. It was really cool. They included real unicorn mythology.
Yeah, you can find them at the Met Cloisters in New York. It's a museum.
Okay.
It has them. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
They should have done that before the rating. I don't changed it.
Might have been a 6.25.
Yeah.
Okay, the second one, the sensors the scientists were using to detect the presence of the creatures made the same sound as the motion trackers in Aliens from 1986.
Whoa.
Yeah. So there was a lot of references for aliens in this movie, which
Okay.
was pretty awesome. I think that's why I really liked it.
Man,
Okay, that's cool.
I didn't clock any of those.
The gnarling teeth, I was just like getting it immediately. I was like, that looks like xenomorphs immediately.
Okay.
Yeah. Jenna Ortega was actually cast for this role before Wednesday premiered. So there's a chance that if Alex had waited a little bit longer, the director and writer of this movie, if he had waited longer, maybe he would not have gotten Jenna Ortega to play for this role.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, that
we
makes
love
sense.
that. Yeah.
Also, one thing I noticed about her when you
Mhm.
first see her is like one of the first things I noticed, I'm like, is that acne on purpose?
Mm-hmm.
So, but it just made me realize it's like how little acne is in movies.
Yeah.
Because when it is, you're like,
That looks
That
weird.
doesn't seem right.
Yeah, why don't they look perfect?
Yeah.
I think why I docked it 2 points is, so first a little like explanation as to why the unicorns.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, they don't look great at some points.
Yeah.
This movie was made with a $15 million budget,
Oh,
which as far as movies goes, like
That's
that's
like-
a shoestring budget.
yeah, that's nothing.
So the fact that they were this ambitious with them and it looked that decent,
Yeah.
I thought was pretty cool. However, with it only being made with $15 million, I felt like they could have hid them a little more.
Yeah.
Because at some points I'm like, it looks really bad.
Yeah. I am like a big, like one of the things I like the most is like when you don't really see it, but you kind of hear it.
Yep.
So like I even wrote it down. Like one of my favorite scenes was when Paul Rudd's in the bedroom and the unicorn
Yes,
is
the
coming on.
lights come.
The
The
lights
lights are
turn on.
flickering.
Yes.
Yes. That
And
scene.
then you just like see a silhouette of it. I'm like, okay, that was cool.
Yep.
So, but like even going back to like the Terminator,
Mhm.
like when we were talking about the Terminator 1
Mhm.
and he pops his eyeball out, like that could have been a side shot.
Mhm.
Like it didn't need to be like the full animatronic. I'm like, that kind of took
Yeah.
like the suspense or like it took you out of them. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm with you on like they could have just shown a little bit less.
Yeah, I think good restraint is what makes a good movie.
Yeah.
Not going too ambitious and then it kind of falling flat a little bit.
1000%.
6 and an 8. I feel like that's the highest collective ratings that we've had,
Oh.
Okay.
right?
No.
No?
I think The Hobbit,
Yeah, I gave The
Oh.
Hobbit a pretty good rating.
Oh, yeah.
Did I rate that an 8?
7 or an 8.
I think
And
it
Matthew was a
an
9.
I was a 9. I probably bumped that up quite a bit.
8. Maybe why the rating for like Death of a Unicorn is so low is just, and I'm not like trying to say anything really, but just the climate of everything like happening in the US, like the fact that like the pharmaceutical people, like they're just acting the way they're acting. And I'm like,
Mhm.
I totally believe this and I hate it.
Yeah.
So that was like part, I think part
Would
of
you
it.
say part of it is it made you uncomfortable? Because it was so.
It didn't make me uncomfortable. It started making me think about things that I can't change. So I'm like,
Yeah,
I
I
don't know,
saw this
maybe I'm
one-
having a midlife crisis while I'm watching this movie.
Yeah, I saw this one quote online where it was, this movie is a call to action, but not for the audience that's actually watching it.
Oh,
And I thought
yeah.
that was pretty
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I don't think politicians are seeing Death of a Unicorn.
No, probably not. Debbie, what was your rating?
Mine was a heavy 7.5.
Okay, that's pretty
7.5.
good.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Right in the middle.
Yeah, this was the first time I've enjoyed a gory movie like that. I loved the scene that John, you guessed, was Matthew's favorite scene where Odell gets stabbed with a horn.
That was crazy.
That was so beautiful. I loved it. Watching him the entire time, I was like waiting for him to die. And that was so satisfying. It was the most satisfactory death ever.
Totally.
That's so good.
The death of Odell.
The death of Odell.
That should be the title of the movie.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Griff survived. That's all I care about, you know?
Yep.
Oh, a quick fun fact about Griff. Griff studied Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin to be able to like convey those scenes really well.
Yeah, his body language and then Will Porter's.
Yeah.
Like his body language was so sassy.
Yeah. And I also did think it was hilarious that he was snorting unicorn.
Yeah.
honey. I mean, that was really funny.
Yes, I am. Yeah, he was so good.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Another notable scene was when
Will Porter.
Yeah, what's his name in the movie?
Yeah. Shep.
Shep. Okay.
Guys,
So-
my only one that watched this movie.
So that's a really notable scene when he's supposed to like blow up the unicorn and his mom getting eaten, but he chooses to preserve the unicorn and he like goes to like throw the arrow and he's like, you know what? Sorry, mom. And then walks away. I was like, that's wild because he was doing that so that he can preserve the unicorn and like take it for himself instead of saving his mom from the agony of being eaten alive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which was such a good scene.
And then just right before the Monjero commercial.
500 subs. We got to get there.
subs. What are we at? One?
Yeah, probably.
Someone's mom.
We got to at least have 3 ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I'll get my mom to sub.
Okay.
Yep. Mom, if you're watching this, hit the bell too. Okay. I think we got to talk about what next episode is going to be because
Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Okay. So, rom-com. My choice. I was trying to, I threw out a couple suggestions. It hit me yesterday. What rom-com came out when I was in high school that girls went nuts over? So there's actually 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
10 Things I Hate About You and A Knight's Tale. So I'm picking 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yep.
But what was interesting is when I told you, you're like, oh yeah, because you hadn't seen those.
I haven't seen either of those.
So to Gen Z, like Heath Ledger is known as the Joker, and then he was like in other movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then for us, it was like, oh yeah, Knight's Tale guy is the Joker.
Yeah, it was funny because when you mentioned The Knight's Tale, like I truly had never heard of that movie before.
Yeah.
So I just looked it up, and there's one screen grab that they have on for the images where he's smiling. I was like, oh yeah, that's the Joker.
Yeah. Yeah. So I realized too that there's going to be a lot of it. So girls would go nuts over this movie, 10 Things I Hate About You. If you wanted to talk to a girl, if you wanted to talk to a girl, if you wanted to talk to a girl, you led with like, Heath Ledger's amazing in that movie. So just to back it up, I haven't listened to it. I had my wife send me like a little voice note on her thoughts of 10 Things I Hate About You. Let's go.
Okay, 10 Things I Hate About You. This is one of the ultimate movies coming out during my teenage years.
Yep.
I remember seeing Heath Ledger's face on the poster, and obviously I had to see that movie. Now, I've had this debate with more than one person, but I really think that this movie was our generation's coming of age because it takes place in a high school. You've got high school kids falling in love. You have the obvious parent who will not let his daughters date because of past trauma.
Spoiler.
Spoilers.
And it's
Jeez.
just like, it speaks to you, right? When you're a teenager. And you've got Heath Ledger's face and Julia Stiles and all the actors that you want at that time frame. And it's just one of the best.
One of the best.
One of the best.
Hey, and you know what? I don't mind a good rom-com.
No, it's
I think
good.
they're fun.
I remember it being good, and I also remember it being based on a Shakespeare play.
Really?
Yes.
Is this true?
I saw that online, yeah.
Okay. It's online.
Third Google for today.
Yeah. So if you want to catch up on this movie, 10 Things I Hate About You, next week's episode.
Yep. Grab your boyfriend, grab your partner, grab your wife, grab your ex-wife, whoever you want.
With their consent.
Yep. With their consent. and watch it with them, and then watch the pod with them together.
Yeah.
And make sure they subscribe.
Dude, that
and
bell.
hit the bell.
The bell is so important.
And tell them if they don't, Tabby will not get paid.
I will not get paid.
But seriously, though, I got to fix this subscription thing. So you got to like and subscribe.
We can't keep torturing you with ads.
All right. Until next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.